part 2 of my digital art exhibition. This is the second art book that I made. It includes my artworks from the beginning of 2018 until April 2024. As in the previous video, I'd like to put a trigger warning here. I've been struggling a lot with mental health, so some of these drawings and paintings include blood and self-harm. Please make sure to stay safe and take good care of yourself. And with that said, yeah, let's go. This drawing, I also have a video, like a speed drawing video of this. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Yeah, this is my 𝓂𝒾𝒶 drawing. I made this in March 2018, or at least that's when I finished it. And this changed so much for me because he reposted my drawing, and I've been getting a lot of new followers. I've been getting to know a lot of new people because of that, and I'm still eternally grateful for his support. He also texted me because he followed me. He saw in my story that I was rejected from the first art school I applied to, and he's just such a nice person. Here we have another galaxy and a portrait. Kind of a emotional, artsy event drawing. Yeah, I was starting to not feel good because I got rejected from art school. I got really depressed and suicidal, and I totally lost myself in self-harm. Like, I was doing it more regularly. This was inspired by the song that I was able to participate in by Yoon with a Rose. And this is a song we never finished. It was called Thin Skin. And this was kind of inspired by this. And here we have Yoon. He actually reached out to me because of the 𝓂𝒾𝒶 shout out. Like, he asked me to draw the cover for his next tape. I did this for free because I had no self-respect. But yeah, he gave me his old microphone. And this is his friend, Hyuna, or YNH. And I also did this for free. There will be a lot of free commissions in here. So, yeah. This is also Yoon. I just drew this because I really like the picture of him. And here we have another self-portrait. I don't like to call them self-portraits though, because it's not, like, it's more an expression of how I feel, and maybe also a bit of how I wish I looked. I still really like this. I keep saying this a lot. I've been saying this so much in the last video. Here we have some character designs. Hannah, my friend. I mean, we're not in touch anymore, but we were friends back then. She always had like the nicest hair colors. dreamboat. I don't know if you can see, but I've been working with pearl watercolors. They are kind of iridescent and shiny. Yeah, I really love working with them. Here we have Sierra Kid again. And this is another unpaid commission for Yoon and 𝓈𝒾𝒶𝓁. I hope you cannot hear the children outside. They are so loud, it's super distracting. This one is called harassment. I was trying to express how it feels to be sexually harassed. There's like a line here and the fingerprints are crossing the line. And to me it feels like you're just being cornered and like pushed towards a direction, but there's no escape. Like you're being kind of... I cannot explain it. That's why I drew this picture. And then here again we can see that I was struggling a lot. Yeah. Here we have 𝓈𝒾𝒶 again. I feel like in this chapter of my art journey, I was really improving my skills and kind of honing my skills. And also I noticed that working with a reference really helps with the result. And I've been drawing a lot of people from references. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about the noises. It's making me super restless. I was working with salt to create these patterns. So I call this the Salt Goddess. And this one was a reference from Pinterest. I just changed the hair color. I also have a video on this. And this is Lil Peep. Rest in peace. I'm sorry I didn't say it in the sketchbook video. Yeah, I drew this for the second memorial that we held in my city. Yes. Some more portraits. This was also a commission. I also get paid for this, and he wanted to use this for a cover. Like this was supposed to be a cover artwork, but he didn't end up using it. I was like, it's always so weird. I don't have many positive experiences with commissions. I also always get super excited and nervous, and I just spend so much time on it because I don't want to mess things up, and then oof, it's like so exhausting. And this says, "Why is it always about me?" And this referred to my art always being about me. I think during that time I was feeling kind of ashamed for drawing so many things that were about me and so many of these self-portraits. Yeah, and again, this is my eye, so. Here we have some more portraits. I really like this one, except this eye. Like, I don't think you can see that from there, but I also worked with these shiny watercolors, and this looks so nice. I also really like the combination of the dark Copics and then the pastel colored pencil on top. Now we arrived in 2019. This was also a homework from therapy when I was at the mental hospital, and I was supposed to draw myself how I am right now and how I want to be. I think this was like the first time I created a character that might be related to Hikari. Here we have 𝓂𝒛𝒾𝒶 again. And this face fusion drawing. With some character designs of friends of mine. This is Kiza. And when I posted this, someone commented, "This is how underage looks like, what the fuck, But actually this was like an insider joke, because she was always posting on Twitter things about like weird guys texting her and she replying with, "Yeah, I'm underage," or "I'm a minor." And that's why I put this on there. And this is my friend Belle, or Annabelle. Yeah, I did this for her birthday. And this is her cat, Luna. And also I wanted to put the sketches of these drawings in here instead of the sketchbook. Some more unpaid Yoon commissions. Yeah, he wanted to be drawn as an anime boy, and this is the cover for his tape Lucid, which I also participated on with one song. This is my friend Mary. I'm not really satisfied with this drawing, like, I kind of felt like I was losing it. Like the creative flow during that time. I think I needed some time to recharge after being in the hospital. And then this one was a draw this in your style that I tried, that actually Mary sent to me, and she also drew this in her style. Yeah. Some more portraits. You should try this style again. Here we have 𝓂𝒹𝒾𝒶. Yeah. We're not really in touch anymore, but I really miss her. Almost like a quote about our society reducing us to our appearance, and that there's so much more to our existence than that. And here we have another third eye portrait. And again, I really like working on the hair, as you could imagine. And this is my second portrait of 𝓂𝒹𝒾𝒶. Oof, yeah, I was really proud of that one. It's a bit cheesy maybe, but ooh, I loved working on the background and designing the outfit. Yeah, I worked so long on this because I wanted it to be perfect. I messed up a few things, but yeah. And this is the Waning Moon Princess, like the first big digital drawing that I made. I don't know if you can see this so well because it's on this pearl paper, but I'm planning on doing a video about my digital artwork, so you're gonna see this in better quality anyways. Some more unpaid cover commissions. And this is Wavy Boy and the 𝓂𝒛𝒾𝒶. Yeah. Drawings I made because I was going to the concert, like the Shockwave tour in 2019, and I wanted to give them something. It was super embarrassing, like, oh, I don't know. I talk like to the security, "Are they gonna come out this way?" And he was like, "I'm not gonna tell you," or he was like being super mean. And I felt so ashamed for, you know, asking, because of course he's not gonna tell me where they're gonna get to the bus. And I was attempting the Sailor Moon art style. This was also for a cover for 𝓈𝑜𝒸𝒾𝒶, which looked a bit different. I'll show you in the digital art video. And this is Tin Panda from Instagram. She just posted these pictures with this makeup, and I was so inspired that I was like, oof, I need to draw her. Yeah, still very satisfied with that one. And now chronologically, the next ones would be my Inktober drawings or paintings, artworks, but they're not in here. I have a video. It's not such a good quality because I had shitty equipment back then, but I link it, oh wait, over there, if you are curious about my Inktober 2019. I feel like through the Inktober, I was kind of getting into this creative flow again, and I was so inspired. I had so many ideas, and also I decided to apply again to the private art school that I got accepted at, and then started studying communication design. I made this one for my application portfolio. Also just kind of expressing how I felt, processing these things that I've been told, like I'm just a copycat and I'm copying 𝓂𝒛𝒾𝒶 and my art is an imitation of cliché and role models, that I'm a mainstream artist. Basically all of the things that I've been told from the art school that rejected me, but also there have been some people online hating, and yeah, I kind of processed all of this in this drawing. Here we have just some colorful portraits. These were fun. It's like hands, and then I've been just working with acrylics and doing these 𝓂𝒛𝒾𝒶 thingies, which is just a technique to put the paint on a smooth surface like glass, and then you put the paper on and you take it off, and then it creates these structures, like these textures. Ooh, I really like these though. I also made these and the ones before for my application portfolio. I had a bigger version of this that I printed out that I folded so the parts would always align. Yeah. That was really fun to work on. And then this one, oof, I felt so cool about having this idea. As I said, 2019, oof, I had such a run. I had so many ideas. I would go to sleep and like get into this meditative state, and then ideas would pop up, and I would hope that I would still remember them in the morning. Yeah, so let me demonstrate this one. So pull here. There's like an eye appearing here, and if you pull further, then the next part, yeah, she's looking over there. There are two eyes now, and the diamonds have turned into eyes. or diamonds, I mean like rhinestones. And the last one is all of the eyes disappeared, and then the third eye of the mask is visible. Yeah. And then you can pull it back up here. Yeah. I felt so proud of this one. Here we have some more portraits from Instagram. This is Julie, and this is Rain. This is a cover commission. I got paid way too much for this. The song isn't out, and I don't know, I think they're not gonna use the cover. But yeah, I felt so honored to work for them, and so grateful that she asked me. So this is like the traditional drawing, and then I edited a bit digitally. This was a friend of mine, and he was going through a tough breakup. And this is me. This is from 2021, where I was already deep in the burnout in the first one. And this is how I felt. This one, this is actually a A2 drawing, like really big. This was an assignment from illustration class, and I love this so much until I posted it and someone from my class said, "This looks like a penis." Like, since then I couldn't unsee that, and I felt so ashamed because that was not my intention. Let me show you the sketch. So over here I just tried out a few of the details, and then over here it looks kind of different. I just moved the crystal ball a bit to the left, but this wasn't fully intentional. It was just that I had a little less space because this one was longer, so I needed to make some space for the skull to be visible. Yeah, I don't know. I always feel very awkward about people seeing like sexual things in my art because I never do this on purpose. And then here we have the Magnolia optical illusion drawing. These are also two paintings from illustration class. This was the first semester, second semester. This is my friend Zabri. I made this for her. This is us and Puppy Kid from Bee and Puppy Kid, and also in the Bee and Puppy Kid style because we both really like that show. This was made digitally, so this is just a print. And this moth I also made for art school. We're still in 2020, or it's kind of mixed. Some of them are from 2021. These two are lino prints. We were supposed to create a design for our life motto and one of our favorite place, and this is the greenhouse in Hamburg in Plantenboom, which is currently closed since 2019, which is so heartbreaking because it really is my favorite place. Yeah, this set is a bit packed, but I really wanted to put all of them in here. These were also from illustration class. We were supposed to work with references, things we found in nature. I think the assignment was called Winter in the Woods. Yeah, this was super exhausting, especially this one, because there are so many tiny details. But looking at this now, I'm like, wow, the patience that I had. Yeah, and I'm really satisfied with the results. And my teacher was too. These two were also from art school, and this was in the first semester, Photoshop. So this is a Photoshop collage of things. We're supposed to build a planet. And here we have my character design from character design class. Oof, yeah, I had so much fun on this. A bit too much fun, like, oof, I overworked myself so much. I think this led to my burnout. Second semester illustration class. We were supposed to design stamps. And I put my 3 favorites over here. This is the background, and you can see all of the designs that I made on this print. This is from summer 2021. I was struggling a lot. I had a big fight with my best friends from art school. And I was just feeling super lost and overwhelmed and angry. Here we have another Cherry Mullion portrait. And I worked with a Pinterest reference for that one. This is 𝓂𝒹𝒾𝒶, I guess her name is. She is the singer from this kirtan music, the CD that I got gifted on the street in 2019, I guess. This was a friend from my class. I drew this as a birthday present, and I gave her a print of this. And this was also from illustration class. This was a Draw This in Your Style by Julie Stellation. And this one is something that I actually started in 10th grade, I guess. So 2015. We had like these skulls and we're supposed to use them as references. And then in 2021, I found this again and I decorated it with the crystals and the flowers. Now we arrived past first burnout. I created these during my time at home, asking myself, how do I want to be? What kind of energy do I want to radiate? So these are kind of visualizations of this. Also, because my therapist kind of ruined Hikari as this safe person for me, I felt like I needed a new version, a new goal to work on and to become. And this is her. Kind of a magical character that looks more like me. This is also a redraw. I've been redrawing a few drawings in 2021. As I mentioned, the one that's in my bedroom. And then this one I think is from 2016. And then I redrew this because I was unsatisfied with a few things. This one was the cover for my notepad that I used like in the mental hospital because I really wanted to take notes, but there was like no note that I wanted to put in there because everything she told me I already knew or was like not helpful at all. And then I used it for art school when I returned in October 2022. Some pastel characters. Some full body characters. This was also something I found on Pinterest. I was kind of trying to reconnect with my art and also drawing with Copics until I decided to sell them because I don't really like working with them. And some watercolor paintings. These are from 2023, from April or March. And then there's like a huge gap because this one is the last one that I've been working on. It's not fully done yet. I made this, I think, in April. So like almost a year. No art, or at least not traditional art. I've been working a lot on my iPad with Procreate and also thinking about fully switching to digital art because it's way more convenient and also works better with my OCD and also my chronic illness because I can just work on my bed and I don't need any supplies. To be honest, I also made these art books as kind of a way to find closure with traditional art. Sometimes I still have the impulse to go back, but every time I try, I get so restless and tensed and stressed, and I feel like art school really ruined that for me. And also Instagram and just, you know, sharing my art online and not really feeling like it matters, which I'm also struggling with right now with my digital art. But yeah, that's like topics for a different video. I'm just glad that I was able to make these books and to appreciate my art. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, for joining me, for coming to the second part of my digital art exhibition. I really hope you enjoyed my art. I wish you a magical day and you'll see me next week. Bye bye!